What's up, YouTube? It's Dakota back with another video today, going through another weekly trading review of the week, April 3rd through April 7th, 2023. And this is just a continuation of the losing streak or terrible trading period that I've been going through. But sure, I'll get through it. I've gone through losing streaks before, but this one just is the longest I've ever been on. So still new territory. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. See how I can get out of it. One thing I want to talk about before I actually get into this is the change in my grading scale. So I changed my grading scale. Um, or for those that know, like I had started using a grading scale at the beginning of this year. Um, for certain setups. And this was actually flipped around. I actually had a Mammoth and Dippin' Dot in the A plus trade. So I was taking a lot of 4% risk trades, which is out of the ordinary for me. Like I typically risk a 1/4% or 0.5%, and I just stay stagnant at that. But working on putting more size on the better ideas and the higher probability ideas and the ideas that pay out the most have the highest R type of thing. So currently this is what it's looking like right now. Max is at 2%. That 4% was just way too high for me. I was just trying to use all the risks that I had, which is not the way to go. Not the way to go, right? And a little bit of more forethought probably could have got me out of that a bit sooner, or it made me come to that realization a bit sooner. But no matter what, live and learn. You act and learn. Got to keep on going. So this week I took 7 trades. I had 0 wins, 7 losses, had an R multiple negative 5.94 R, and a gain of negative 6.61%. Now on Monday, yes, I traded on Monday again. Monday, I'm not supposed to trade because typically I take a trade on Monday, I lose the trade. Like taking a trade on Monday for me is an automatic loss, or at least has been for the past 8 months or so. Why? So it's kind of stupid. It's not funny. It's kind of stupid that I keep making that same mistake, and it's a simple thing to avoid. So, gotta actually act on that information instead of just haphazardly knowing the information and doing nothing about it. Uh, why did I take this trade? High volume on shooting star failure, H1 level forming in H1 level forming in M. That is not finished. So what was the H1 forming? Spring. Got you. Okay. So level forming a spring setup after a smaller range within a larger H1 range. So there's a small range, which I'll bring up again in a second. Uh, that price broke out of, and I was looking to act off of a divergence of volume for a selling opportunity there, which didn't actually work out. Stopped it hit, but trade was perfectly executed. I did everything I was supposed to on the trade. I had to execute manual entry, and then stop was hit. Price didn't push into profit at all. And just so we have another look at that trade real quick, had this consolidation here. I was looking for a break outside of that consolidation and to get a rejection at these highs here. Got that rejection, so I went ahead and entered, but price didn't push down. It just went straight up and decided to break through that level instead of continuing to respect this area, which unlucky, but it's part of the game, part of the process. Lost 1 R there, and then start trading US 30. I added US 30 as a prime uh And to see on my list, it's a prime prime instrument that I'll be trading from now on. Why did I take this trade? Retest of range above daily level 3357.5.4. How to execute the trade? Manual entry. Early cut after 50% drawdown. How could I have done better on this trade? Not a tested trade. So this trade is in my list, but I haven't fully tested this idea just yet, which uh, again, it's something that I'm currently learning, currently testing. So got this within a range. Price broke out of the range, and then retesting the top of the range and looking for price to push up just to that high of that breakout, which did actually occur. And something that would have been better is actually taking this one here. This one actually did play out, and that was the first break above. Apparently, I was just late here and didn't quite get it. So let's go ahead and exit out. Next one, another US 30 trade within the same area. This was more of an off the cuff trade. It was more of a haphazard idea. It was another it's another aspect of the idea that I'm currently testing, but not fully. But it was nothing that I wrote down and said that, hey, this is the one that I'm going to be testing. This is one I'm going to be taking. I just remember the idea from the concept that I was learning and decided to take it, which is terrible. Not supposed to do that. Making some dumb mistakes on a regular basis. That's probably why I'm on such a long losing streak right now. All right. So got to take a step back, recalibrate myself, and make sure I'm like doing the things I'm supposed to be doing. Started to brought out the back testing again to get myself back in that mode, and also going through some things with a partner to really help me get back focused and get out of this losing streak so I can get back into making profitable trades. All right. Next, US 30 again. Inverse play, daily level 3357.5. How to execute the trade, limit order, early cut after 50% drawdown. And this was the actual idea that I was waiting on here, which this one was exactly what I was waiting for. Unfortunately, it didn't play out. It ended up hitting stop. I cut the trade early, fortunately. But go ahead and look at this. Got to break above this daily level, and I wanted to see this previous high be tested, which it was tested, but price just blasted straight through it instead of giving any type of reaction. This is not what I want to see. So something here that I would have liked to see is a better break above this level. We did get a close above the high, which is good in my eyes. So I decided to go ahead and put that limit in, but could have done better with a more aggressive break above here, a more aggressive break above this high would have been a whole lot better. And that's something that I should pay more attention to. Like, how are we breaking those levels that I'm looking to trade off of, and make sure that I'm looking for the right type of nuance in that situation before actually taking that trade. AUDUSD inverse play based off of daily level 0.6769. How to execute the trade, limit order activated, not the reaction I wanted to see. SL hit overnight. This was an overnight trade, limit activated, and price just blasted straight through to my stop loss. However, appears I don't have how I could do better, so let's go ahead and break that down now. Oh, I did everything that I was supposed to do here. There's nothing wrong with this trade at all. Like, I'm happy with that take. If I had to take a 1 hour loss on that, that's fine. It's overnight. So, but the reaction that was here, it's not the reaction I want to see. It just went straight through the level, didn't respect it at all. So that's a point where I would actually cut the position uh, if I was on the chart. I need to brush up on some of my typing. Okay, EURUSD is the next trade, which I was able to cut this early too. Got a bullish flag formation at the 38.2 fib level. How to execute the trade: manual entry after JCP. Cut the trade after 50% drawdown. How could I have done better on the trade? Take partials after price failed to close above the first high, which I really like. I would like the breakdown on this trade. So initially, we got this impulsive move here, a nice correction with 3 legs, which is exactly what I want to see. The exact setup that I want to see for this setup, and it's coming off of this daily level right here, which everything's just perfect on the setup side of things for that initial setup. Sitting right off on a 38.2 level as well, so it was just perfect. I was able to get in here and on a lower time frame off of, I believe, the 15-minute time frame, got my JCP signal, entry signal, and then taking it to the next weekly level. Now, after price pushes up initially, we see a failure of this first high that's right here. So after that failure of the first high, failure to push through that level, that's a possible signal for me to take a partial, tell, or to adjust my, not adjust my stop. I'm not adjusting my stop in that position. I'm taking partials at the most. All right, or at the at the most least. I'm not sure which way I want to say that. I'm taking partials, right? At failures. Okay. So that's how I did actually implement. I'm not too aggressive with taking partials, which I should be more. Need to work on that in my overall style completely. Uh, which I'll actually write down as something to work on. All right. And then the last trade, I believe, last trade GBPUSD, which another full 1 hour loss here. And I took this trade because it was another JCP setup. And man, I'm was sloppy work today. Or I accidentally delete some of it. Took this trade because it was another JCP setup coming off of a weekly level. And the weekly level is 120, 124. What the heck? Okay. So as I was saying, a JCP setup and price broke above this weekly level. Looking forward to test this previous high here. And as and my initial entry was at this level here. at this dotted line. Now, I had planned this morning to actually close the position if price reached this dotted line again, and I didn't. Like I literally sat here, saw it across the dotted line, and didn't take it. Like I didn't follow the plan at all, which is again another stupid thing, right? I'm just making a ton of mistakes in my trading. Like these are real basic mistakes too that are easily fixed. If I say I'm going to do something, just do it, right? And obviously, there's emotions that plays into that entire process. But honestly, like if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, right? And that needs to fall in line with my trading as well. Not so. Uh, maybe need to get back into because I haven't been meditating before my before trading. I haven't been like trying to dial in or uh doing like pre-work rituals other than like my morning routine. So maybe I could work that into and prep myself a bit better to be calm and make the decisions that I need to make in the moment. Because I haven't been doing that. I haven't been doing a very good job of making decisions I need to make in the moment, which needs to be fixed if I'm going to continue. Did I accomplish my goal from last week? No, I failed. I entered a trade on Monday. What's one thing I could do better next week? No charts on Monday. Like just not look at charts on Monday. Cause back to back weeks I've been saying, oh, I'm losing money on Mondays, and then I'm trading on Mondays. So stop trading on Mondays. Right? That's pretty easy to do. It's difficult because I want to trade, but it's pretty easy to do to not trade on a day. Just do something else. I could review my journal. I could relax for the day. I could do anything else other than charts. What are the top two ideas for next week? US 30, 33, 6, 68, 8. If price breaks above this level, I'll look for a buying opportunity below the level, which we can take a quick look at this. So the level I'm talking about is this daily level just above it. If price breaks above there, I'm looking for a round of retest, price to come back down just below the level, and then price to push up. And there's another level above that, which let me actually find the number or price on that. The number. Wow. 349.40.3 is the next level I'm looking for price to reach up to. And this is one of the top on my list. Next, pound dollar. Uh, price 1.2394. Hourly bullish flag formed after a break above 1.2447 with 50 Fibonacci confluence. However, weekly time frame shows prices fell to close above this area. Next week, you may see a shooting star or a solid close above the level. So I'd prefer a solid close above the level. And the level I'm talking about is this daily level, daily area right here. Uh, this minor swing high here. This is on the weekly time frame, by the way. You can see that price just fell these highs here. It respected those highs, and next candle, I'm looking for a possible another test above this level, and maybe we'll get a shooting star there, and price will respect it again, and we'll continue back down. But I'm looking. I'd like to see price just stay bullish and get through that level, get above these highs, and ideally get above this high as well. Maybe not next week, but in the next 2 weeks, get above that high. Uh, but we'll see what next week shows. And this is what the hourly is looking like for me. Impulse here, bullish flag on the 50 Fibonacci level. Price I'm looking at is 1.2394. Looking for a JCP sitting on top of that level there. All right. So that is the weekly trading review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Been doing like trading like hot garbage recently. So gotta get through it. Gotta get out of this losing streak somehow. Gotta get out of this hump and figure it out. All right. So just gotta keep moving forward and make adjustments where needed. If you guys like the video, go ahead, hit the like button. And if you guys want to keep up with trades I take, link to that's in the description. Link to my Discord server is in the description. Completely free to join. And I will catch you guys in the next one.